Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome back. So we will continue, and I am presently at the roundabout that is very close to the KingTom community. So of course we've already done an exploration of this particular part, so I'll just give you guys, switch the camera guys exactly a 360 of the entire area, and then we will continue with the video. So this is the route with which we are going to use, this Hennessy Street route, and it goes all the way to that side. So this is exactly where we'll start the video with the exploration of the KingTom community. So we are off, and hopefully we'll be able to complete the exploration of the KingTom community as we will use this Hennessy Street route that will ultimately lead to the KingTom community. So this is a very huge building, as you guys can see, but we continue, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, share to as many of your contacts as possible, and comments, and we are here. So this is exactly how it is on the way to the KingTom community, as I'll be walking on this particular side as it is more convenient, but we are here. So this particular road, this is Janet's Lane. It goes all the way down to that particular side, and of course that is a huge building and a new construction, but we are here continuing the video. So I told you guys that today is a public holiday, as that is why you are not seeing students of both the St. Edward's Secondary School and that of the Prince of Wales School, as these are two of the most popular boys schools that are located at this particular section. But I'll just take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we started. So this is exactly where we are, and it goes all the way down to that side, and this is exactly where we started, but we continue. So this way is called 7-Up Junction. It goes all the way down to that particular side, as you guys are seeing, but we continue with the vlog, and hopefully that is a makeshift garage, as you guys are seeing, but we are here making progress. So the KingTom community, I think it is shaped like a circle, but there are two ways with which we'll be doing it. But when we get to that particular side, I'll show you guys. So I think this is a mosque. It's called Masjid Tawfiq, and I think the entrance is this particular side. But we are here. This is New Street, another section. It goes all the way down to that side at the KingTom community. So just to recap, we started at the roundabout at the entrance of Hennessy Street. There is exactly where we are, but of course that is a new construction, and also this is also a new construction project. So this is a school called Imat Academy, and it's a daycare, a preschool and a primary school, but we are here and we continue. So this is a huge new construction project, but we are here. So a quick one, just want to say shout out to some of my sponsors. Name if I could name a few, Mr. Bonnie Johnson, thank you, sir. Madam Fatumata, thank you. So this is Grosvenor Drive. It goes all the way down to that side. And also thank you to all of you guys, my wonderful subscribers, as you guys are amazing. But we are here. So I think since we started the video, you guys will definitely tell that there are a lot of very huge buildings that are located at this main highway. So there is a college here, but I think there's also a repair shop, or it is somewhat built like an industrial complex, but there is also a college inside called Sky Vision College. But we are here and we will continue and hopefully try and complete the exploration of the KingTom community. Still here, and hopefully, so this is Bowling Street. So here is exactly what I was telling you guys about. It is shaped like a circle. So there are two routes. We'll either decide to use this Bowling Street route and then do a C or a circle, and then ultimately we'll end here, or we'll use this route and then do a circle and then ultimately end here. But I'll take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we started. So this is exactly where we are. We started right there at the entrance of Hennessy Street, but we are here. So there is a cemetery, the KingTom Cemetery, and also a very popular funeral home called Virtues at Bowling Street. But we'll use this route and then ultimately, so I think there are two cemeteries that are located at the KingTom community. I think one of them is the Commonwealth War Graves, and also there's also another cemetery. So this is, I think, the continuation of the Prince of Wales School. I think this is their fence, and I think it stops there. So all of this section, all of this fence that you guys are seeing, it belongs to the Prince of Wales Senior Secondary School, or secondary school, which is a boys' school. And also don't forget, there's also the St. Edward's Senior Secondary School, which is also a boys' school. So two of the most prominent boys' schools are located at this particular community, which is the KingTom community. But we are here and we will continue. So like I was showing you the Bowling Street route, and one thing I find very odd is the funeral home that I showed you guys, that is located at Bowling Street, called Virtues Funeral Home. I think it is placed very close to the cemetery, which I found that very odd. But that is a topic for another day as we continue to make progress. So of course, this fence, just like I told you guys, inside is a house, the Prince of Wales School. So that is the entrance to the St. Edward's Secondary School. It goes all the way down there. If I can just zoom in, or May Park, that is their drive, and it ultimately leads to their school. But we will continue with the video and hopefully vlog on this side, as it has more view than the other side. So this upstairs is a new construction project, because You guys can tell the downstairs is already operational. So I really would have wished that today was not a holiday, as this particular side will be very packed, as it is almost time for those students that are in both the morning and afternoon shift. They will be switching the shift, as one will be heading home and the other will be entering for the day's classes. But we are here and we continue. So still at the KingTom community, just try to show you guys how changed this particular area has become, and hopefully we will see if we'll be able to do an exploration of the school. So this is Prince of Wales Drive, and that is the compound of the school. As you guys can see, that is the entrance to the school. But I'll take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are, and then just trying to zoom in and show you guys exactly where we started, and this is exactly where we are, and showing you guys some of the other houses or enterprises that are on both sides as we continue with the video. So I'm crossing to this other side and then try and show you guys exactly how it is. But I don't know, because since today is a holiday, I really like the vibe of today's environment, especially as at this particular community, as during this particular time it is usually very noisy, as both the students of both very prominent boys schools that are located at the KingTom community. This is usually the time that there will be a huge ruckus or a huge noise, as they will be exchanging shifts, just like I initially stated. But we are here, and of course that is the bike repair shop, and this, and just to be clear, there is, I think there is a police barracks at the KingTom community. So actually I am at the KingTom police barracks, as it is to my left, and this is the Charlotte Police, their hospital that is located at KingTom, and it's a very nice hospital, as you guys can see. Not a huge building, but it is okay. I think it starts from there all the way down to that particular side. But we are here and we continue. And of course, I told you guys that the KingTom community is shaped like a circle. So we started there, and we'll do a U-turn, or we'll just round in a circle, and then we'll ultimately end at Bowling Street. But we are here. So this is the entrance to the hospital, the Salon Police Hospital, and we are here. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, as you guys are doing an amazing job in subscribing, as we are almost there to the 1,000 mark, which I think we'll get and even cross beyond that particular mark. But again, we'll stand at this junction and then just try and take you guys back. Excuse me. And then just try and take you guys back and show you guys exactly. So I think this drive, the Sierra Leone Police Transport Headquarters at KingTom, I think this is their compound. But again, we'll stand here and just try to take you guys back and show you guys where we started. So here is exactly where we are, and then just try to give you guys a glimpse of both sides of this particular area before we continue. So the Sierra Leone Police Transport Headquarters, this is their compound. So actually the police barracks. I think it started at the gate of the Prince of Wales Secondary School. That is exactly where it started, and I think it continues all the way there, because since we started from the Prince of Wales School all the way to this particular site, and we have almost all of the buildings that are located from that section to this side belongs to the Sierra Leone Police Force, but we are still here, and this is their transport division, their compound. And of course the Sierra Leone Police, their main store, which is I think where most of their reserves and their other provisions are usually stored. This is exactly where we are, towards this drive. And also the war graves, or the cemetery, or the Commonwealth Cemetery, I think it is located somewhere around here, but we'll not be able to explore that particular side, as the focus of today's video will be just to give you guys a glimpse of this main route, or this main highway, in exploring the KingTom community. So that compound belongs to the electricity generating and transmission company. So still here, just coming to this particular side, and still at the KingTom community. So I think most of the houses, I think apart from those other parts, to I think the end of to the start of the Prince of Wales School, their gate, I think starting from the gate up to this point, I think most of the buildings that are here belong to the Sierra Leone Police. But we are here, and we continue. And for YouTube, sir. And we continue. So again, still here, and we continue, but we are here. And again, I'll just stand here and then just try and take you guys back. So this is exactly where we are, still at the KingTom community. This is exactly where we are, just taking you guys back and giving you guys a 360 of the entire area. And then so this way, I think it's called Special Line, but just trying to show you guys, or give you guys a 360 of the entire area. But we continue with the video, and hopefully try and make progress, because just like I told you guys, the vlog will end I think exactly at Bowling Street, which is where the circle starts, and that is exactly where it will definitely end. But we are here, and if I'm not mistaken, I think at this main highway, most of the houses and most of the buildings that I've come across, I think they belong to the Sierra Leone Police, because since we started, we have came across a lot of the buildings: their hospital, their communication center, their transport division, their provision store, and of course we've just passed the section that I think responsible for their wives. But we are here and still continuing the exploration of KingTom, and still here. So this is a mosque, as you guys will tell. That is a mosque. but we are here, and these are tall trees, as you guys can see. But we are here and we continue with the exploration of the KingTom community. So if any of you guys know what this particular building is, let me know, as this is a very nice building. As you guys can see, it is still in its construction. It is not completed yet, but I can definitely see that it's a very nice house. But we continue and hopefully make progress still at the KingTom community using this main highway. And of course, you guys already know that at every community in Sierra Leone, there are also individual streets, drives and lanes that are located within that particular community. So the focus for today's video, as you guys all will always know, that it is to focus on this main highway. Just, I think at this main highway we'll be able to see most, if not all, of the areas. Excuse me. We'll be able to see all of the areas that are located at this main highway. But we continue with the video. So I think there is a very huge electricity substation or station that is located at this particular side, but I'll just stand here, try to give you guys a 360 of the entire area, take you guys back. So this is exactly the house that I was telling you guys about. It is a very nice house. It is still under construction, but from its completion you can definitely tell that it is a very nice building, both inside and out. But this is exactly where we are. And we continue with the vlog. And a reminder, bear with me as we still have a lot to see of the KingTom community. So we are still circling around, if I can say that, because we are going in circles and will ultimately end at the Bowling Street end of the KingTom community. But we are here so in describing the entire vibe, I think it's a very quiet community. I don't know, since today is a holiday and most of the schools that are located at this particular community are not operational today, so the vibe is that quiet and a little bit relaxed, as you guys can see, as today is Armed Forces Day, which I think the Sierra Leone police are also members that are celebrating, or are members. They are also members that we are celebrating, but we are still here. We are still here, and so that way leads to the Sierra Leone police. I think that officers' mess, it goes all the way down to that side. So we are still here as we make progress. So again, I'll stand here, take you guys back and show you guys exactly. Of course, that entrance that I just showed you guys it leads to the officers' mess of the Sierra Leone police force, but this is exactly where we are. And we are making progress. So I think this is the circle. We are still going in circles, and ultimately we'll end at a Bowling Street, but we are here. And this building, it belongs to Emmanuel Baptist Church, KingTom. This is the building. It is housed inside this compound, but we are still here. So I think my next stop will be that of the continuation of the old Calabar Town Road, which I think will want to continue the exploration of. Hello. We are here. So this particular side that we are at, the KingTom community, I think most of the buildings that are housed at this particular side, I think most of them, they belong to the Sierra Leone police force, as they have several buildings. Of course, since we started the video, we've came across most of them, as I think they also extend here, as I think also the Sierra Leone police barracks, which is located at a section of the KingTom community, because I think it started at the entrance or the gate of the Prince of Wales School, but I think it continues all the way to this particular side, some sections, and of course other sections, I think there are private compounds, but this particular highway is fenced all the way. As you guys are seeing, it is fenced all the way to that of Bowling Street, because this route that we are using, I think, is exactly where we'll come across excuse me, we'll come across the cemetery and then ultimately end at the junction of Bowling Street where we started. But there's also the funeral home or funeral parlor that I told you guys about, which is the Virtues Funeral Parlor. I think shout out to them, but I think their funeral parlor being located very close to a cemetery, I found it very odd, but it's a business, and that is a topic for another day, but we continue. So just like I told you guys, at this particular section, it is fenced all the way, still at the KingTom community. I think I am at Bowling Street, but we are still here. So I think there is a building here that I think belongs to the National Petroleum Regulatory Agency, or NPRA, which is, I think, an arm or division of the government that regulates petroleum companies and their services that they deliver in the country. But they have a huge building that it housed in one of the compounds at this particular side, but we are here and we continue. Hopefully try and make it to Bowling Street. So that is the building, Petroleum House, but will not be able to see it in full view, as you guys can see, as it is fenced, but it also continues with their huge fence. So this is the gate. But we are still here. We are at Bowling Street, and still here, and we are coming very, very close to the end of today's vlog. Still here. So I think overall, I think the KingTom community has that kind of chill, quiet vibe on a normal day, because I would say today is a normal day because the vibe is very, very quiet besides the schools opening, or since today is a holiday. So this is Apex International School, their compound. I think it starts from there, it goes all the way to that side. So that building, and that particular building is theirs. But we are still here, and also we are approaching the Virtue's Funeral Home, which is a funeral parlor, and they specialize in taking care of the dead, and they are closely located to the KingTom Cemetery, because I initially told you guys that there are two very large cemeteries that are located at the KingTom community. One is that of the Commonwealth War Graves, and the other one is, I think, the KingTom Cemetery. So this is the Freetown City Council. I think this is the entrance to the KingTom Burial Site Cemetery, which belongs to the Freetown City Council. So this is the other cemetery that I was telling you guys about. As you guys are seeing, it is completely fenced, so it is very, very difficult for me to show the inside, as I think immediately after the end of the fence is exactly where the Virtue's Funeral Parlor, their offices, is located. But we are here, and of course, as for the road, you guys will definitely tell that it is very, very, very narrow, especially at this particular side, and two cars will definitely not be able to move or pass side by side. Because take an example of this particular lorry and that of that Hilux. If both of them are parked side by side, it will definitely be impossible for both of them to have a way. But we are here. So this is the compound of Virtue's Funeral Home. This is their compound, but we are here. So inside here, I think there is a textile and garment factory. Izella Textile and Garment Factory is located right inside this compound. So this is the cemetery, and there is a very, very huge dump that is located very, very close to the cemetery, which is definitely not good. But we continue So again, I'll stand here, just try to give you guys a zoom in and show you guys some of the houses that are located at Ascension Town. So the KingTom Cemetery. So again, I just want to stop here and take you guys back to where we started. There is exactly where we started, and this is exactly where we are here. So that is the compound that leads to the funeral home, and those two buildings are located inside the funeral parlor, as you guys can see. But we continue with the video, and of course you guys have seen the pigs are playing inside the drainage system. But that is another side. But we continue. So of course this street at Bowling Street, or the road at Bowling Street, is very narrow, as you guys can see. And of course the drainage system is also very narrow, as you guys can see, because it's the dry season. It's been clogged with rubbish, just as you guys have seen, and it's very small, and the road is also very small. But we are coming to the end of the vlog, and hopefully I just want to say I think this cemetery, the KingTom Cemetery, I think it continues also to this side, because I think this fence is, the cemetery is housed inside, and this is the fence that cordons off, or that separates it from the main road. But we are here and we continue, and hopefully we will end today's video at the entrance as we. So there's also another example of those water tanks that I showed you guys at Side Street. So this is also another entrance to the cemetery, as you guys are seeing. But we are coming to the end of the vlog, and hopefully this is all we'll have time for. Oh no, this one. So again, the guys sitting at the entrance of the cemetery, trying to know why I'm filming. I had to tell them, so they said okay, and we continue. So we are coming to the end of the vlog, and as always, I just want to thank you guys as always for coming along with me. So I think overall the KingTom community is designed in a circle, if I can say that, as the paved roads are, or as the roads that goes around the community are paved in a circle, because since the entrance of Bowling Street all the way to the school and the barracks, and then ultimately leading to this particular side, it is shaped like a circle. But we are here, so there is a daycare called Chubby Cheeks Daycare Nursery that is housed inside this fence. And this building, it is the KingTom Guest House. This is their building. The KingTom Guest House, that is their building. But we continue with the vlog and hopefully try and be done with the exploration of the KingTom community. So we've finally done the exploration of the KingTom community, as I had postponed this particular video for so many long, and thank God that we have finally done the exploration of this particular area. And hopefully my next video will be just like I initially stated, will be to continue the exploration of the Wellington or the Calabar Town Old Road, because of course the new road, we've done with the exploration of the new road. I think from Upgon, if I can say from Upgon, say all the way to Hastings, and maybe we'll find time again to continue the exploration of that particular road. But again, I'll stand here, I just try to take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are at Bowling Street. So we've walked all the way from that side, and this is exactly where we are. But we continue and make progress. So I think since that other section, that I think where Bowling Street starts, up to this side, I think on both sides most of the houses or the structures that are located at Bowling Street are fenced all the way to this particular side, which I think is a good thing. But we are here and we are coming to the end of the vlog, and just want to thank you guys very much, and hopefully this is all we will have time for. So of course, standing here, we can see the central bank they're building there. But this is exactly all we will have time for. As of course, as for the schools, I think since we started, we've came across I think 3 or 4 daycare and nursery schools, and I think this is also another one of them. But I think this is a junior academy or an elementary school, and it's called Joachim Pre and Elementary School. This is their compound. I think it starts from there all the way down to that side. Joachim Pre and Elementary School, Bowling Street, KingTom. So we are back where we started. We have finally completed the circle, and thank you guys for completing it with me, and hopefully this is all we'll have time for. And then after this, we'll try and find other locations for us to do an exploration of, but this is all we'll have time for. And of course, I'll just take you guys back. So here is exactly where we are, Bowling Street. So all the way to that side, we've completed the circle. We started here in the exploration of the KingTom community, and then went right round. So this is all we'll have time for, and I'll just give you guys a 360 of the entire area. And then just want to thank you guys again for coming along with me, and until I catch you guys again at the next one, peace.